Editing fiction. Alex Mackey, An Inspector Calls. Daniel Greenway, Humans.
Are we on? Can you get out?
Yes, I'll be at the rendezvous in an hour.
We're on our way. Be careful.
You too.
Victoria Boydell, London Spy.
I know you'll never forget. But I promise you I will spend the rest of my life trying to earn your forgiveness.
Matthew Gray, This Is England 90.
I just want you to know, from the bottom of my heart, I'm so sorry.
David Blackmore, Wolf Hall.
And the BAFTA goes to David Blackmore for Wolf Hall.
Well, I've been in this business for quite a long time, and this is the first time I've won an award, so this is really very special. But none of my work on Wolf Hall would have been possible without the contribution of a lot of other very talented people, and there's a bunch of them over at the table over there. So thank you to all of them, and thank you in particular to director Peter Kosminski, who's been very loyal to me over 15 years. This was the 5th project that we've done together. And finally, thank you to my wife and family back home who have kept me going all over the years. Thank you very much.
David, congratulations.
Thank you very much indeed.
Wolf Hall. It seems to be one of the favourites when I was asking people on the red carpet who they were most looking forward to seeing win. Wolf Hall was mentioned quite frequently.
Well, it's great to have that recognition because I think it was one of those dream jobs where everything comes together. Just wonderful cast, brilliant script, and an excellent production team. So for me, it was just like everything great coming together, like a sort of rare planetary alignment. Everything was right.
Is it a once in a career kind of project?
I think it was very special. I mean, this was the 5th job I've done with Peter Kosminski now, and they're all interesting and different, and they all present their own challenges, but this was particularly special. Yeah.
Is there any sequence that you're particularly fond of? Anything that you remember
Well,
thinking
probably
this is
a
special?
number of them. I think the ending is something that will stay with me all my life, really, where you got Anne Boleyn being executed and Cromwell coming in and being embraced by Henry, and it's shocking and it's moving, and there was just something about it. Every time I watched it, I was
Got you.
moved. It got me, yeah, which is amazing. You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And also, I suppose, when you're watching these things in an edit for months on
Yes,
end, to
yeah.
still feel that
To
level
really
of emotion.
feel that raw power, that sort of visceral response. And I think that was a combination of all sorts of things. I mean, wonderful performances. Mark Rylance and Claire Foy in that context. Brilliant, absolutely
Incredible.
brilliant.
What did you make of Stephen's Stephen's nod?
I thought
to
it was
Claire?
delightful. On the table, we were all laughing at it, particularly Gavin Finney, DOP, and the reference to the candles. It was very good, yeah.
Are there any particular challenges for you, in editing a period drama, a costume drama?
I think with this one, it was obviously a wonderful book, and Peter Straughan did a great adaptation. But when we'd finished assembling each episode, they were about 90 minutes long, and they had to come down to 60. So there was a lot of wonderful material that had to, fall by the wayside. But I think in the end, that was beneficial because it helped us to really condense it down and make sure that we got a really strong narrative line going through it.
Yeah.
And
is it slightly heart-wrenching though when you've got essentially a feature-length, show to
and
then
you've got
have
some
to...
scenes that you really think are great.
Yeah.
But we sort of developed a sort of montage technique of condensing down a whole number of scenes so that you get the essence of them, and the music would sort of bind it all together. And so at the end of episode 2, there's a lovely sequence that starts with the death of Cardinal Wolsey, and then Cromwell being sworn into the King's Council, and then you get this wonderful moment where Wolsey's right-hand man is talking about how everybody betrayed him, and he says, "Don't worry, I'll look after it," and it's said with such menace, and it's great.
Well, listen, it was absolutely brilliant, and congratulations again.
Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And the BAFTA goes to Ben Brown for The Murder Detectives.